Shelter us with love so sweetly. Tonight, please fight the dangers from our eyes. Please, God, protect me from sorrow. Ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha,
בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה.
Be the light inside the darkness, be the hope, burning bright into the night, be the voice, for those who cannot raise it, be the one who leads the way, through the world's darkest days, be the light. Be the light, be the light. When days feel long and all that's left inside you our darkest days, reach for the light to guide you. The miracle of change begins with sparks of light we find within that shine. If we come close together, we will see a people strong, a shared humanity. Yai diddy die, yiddy die 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 yai die die yai diddy die diddy die yai die die yai die die yai die die yai die die yai diddy die yiddy die yai die die yai die die yai die 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 yai diddy die diddy die yai diddy die yiddy die 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 yai die die yai diddy die yiddy die yai diddy die yiddy die 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 yai die die yai diddy die yiddy die yai die die yai die die yai die die yai die die yai diddy die diddy die yai die 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 yai die die yai die die yai diddy die diddy
I just want
die.
to share for just 1 second about this melody.
Next song.
This melody actually,
Icon?
is it? I don't know. Sarah.
No, we can't hear you.
Can't hear me? You can hear me now. Here we go. So, whoa. So when I was in high school, my parents bought me an album of like quote unquote Israeli music. This was the first song on that album. Now, when I say album, I really mean an album. Like this was a record that I would put on my clothes and play. And, this was like one of the first Israeli melodies that I ever heard. And it's just kind of stayed with me, from the 70s. But this is one of those melodies that's been around for 40 to 50 years. And it can bring us into the space together. So let's try singing it together.
Yai diddy die, yiddy die 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 yai diddy die diddy die yai diddy die diddy die 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 yai diddy die diddy die yai die 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 die
Let's go to page 10. We're just bringing ourselves out of the week. I don't know, I really feel like this week I've just been kind of moving from place to place. And we somehow we found ourselves all here at this spot in the world right now. So let's just bring ourselves together so we can enjoy this time of Shabbat. of page 10. ידיד נפש. ידיד נפש, אב הרחמן. ידיד נפש, אב הרחמן. משוכבך. Let's go to the top of page 10. This, to begin our service with this psalm is because this is the first time we've been in the round in
3 years.
2.5, since March of 2020. We've been doing Unplugged up on top because we wanted people were afraid to come and sit like this, facing each other, but it's so nice to have us all here together. And we sing how good it is for all of us to be together. Hine Matov, top of the page.
Hine Matov u'manayim, sheberachim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim,
שבת אחים גם יחד. It's good to have Noam and Zach with us. Sounds really nice. So we've started to get our bodies vibrating a little bit, kind of bringing us into the space, getting our bodies and our minds ready for Shabbat, and now we need to bring some of the Shabbat light into this room. So I'd like to invite the Silver family, Amanda, who just became a bat mitzvah. Hey-o! Scale of 1 to 10, how good was it? 10's the best. Scale of 1 to 10, how great was your bat mitzvah? 11! Put that on Yelp. Why don't you guys come on up? Sharon and Evan and Amanda, please come up. We're on page 2 as we light the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner v'tzivanu lehadlik ner v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you. Now we turn to page 24. As we welcome in the angels who are going to come into this room. Sorry about this. That's weird. Who are going to come into this room, they're going to see these candles lit. And the good angel, the nice angel, is going to say to the other one, may all the houses of Israel be like this one. And may they be, with us coming in here together, watching each other, praying and singing tonight. This is the way it needs to be. Let's go to Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malchei Amlachei. Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Melech, Malchei Amlachim,
Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malachei Hashalom. Boachem leshalom, Malachei
Elyon. Melech, Malchei Amlachim,
Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Melech, Malchei Amlachim,
Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu מלאכי השלום, ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי עליון,
ממלך מלכי המלכים,
הקדוש ברוך הוא,
הקדוש ברוך הוא, ממלך מלכי המלכים,
הקדוש ברוך הוא.
צאתכם, צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים,
הקדוש ברוך הוא,
הקדוש ברוך הוא, ממלך מלכי המלכים,
הקדוש ברוך הוא.
לה 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 אמור.
הקדוש ברוך הוא,
הקדוש ברוך הוא, ממלך מלכי המלכים,
הקדוש ברוך הוא,
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 הקדוש ברוך הוא.
הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Sometimes, as I said earlier, it feels like the week goes by and you're kind of running from one thing to the next, and the days kind of lop together. And if I said, what'd you do on Tuesday night, it might take you a couple seconds to remember what you did on Tuesday night. And that just, right? It just kind of means our weeks just, sometimes we get so concentrated on what's happening from moment to moment, which is a good thing. But then we lose sight of kind of the whole week, and we lose sight of time, and time becomes something that's just passing by and we're not noticing it. And then Friday afternoon comes, and I know that at around 6:30, I'm going to get an opportunity to think about my week and kind of take it in and think about what kind of week it really was. Was there anything to celebrate? Was there anything to commemorate? Was there something that was really difficult this week? It's hard to get through it. Now's that time where we just kind of bring that all together so we can leave the week behind us a little bit, but also go into next week and feel like we're kind of starting fresh. So let's take a moment now, several moments, to just reflect on what happened to us this week. Where you are right now. How do you feel? What's your body like? And then we'll bring ourselves all into this place, and we'll sing Lecha Dodi to really welcome Shabbat into our hearts. Let's take a moment now for Chazarat HaShavua, a review of the week. For a moment there, I thought we were listening to the, humpback whale, and didn't it sound a little bit like that? Let's move to page 20 and welcome Shabbat.
Lecha dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela la 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 Lecha dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela.
Verse 1.
שמוע וזכר בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לה 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 La 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 lecha dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela.
Let's go to verse 5.
Hitoreri ki va'orach u'miori uri shir down be'ri kevod Adonai עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה.
לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. La 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 lecha dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela. Let us rise and face the entrance as we welcome the Sabbath bride.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה וסוחלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. la 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 לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה.
Page 28, as we welcome our prayers tonight, we face the ark and we sing Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Be seated. on 34.
Lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, yai, lai, yai, lai. Yai, lai, yai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai. Yai, lai, lai, yai,
We turn now to the Shema. It does feel like we've been settling into this moment where we tie ourselves to everything, connect ourselves to the people in front of us, to the world around us. If there's ever a unifying prayer, it's this one that says there is a oneness, and we're part of that oneness, and it's ours. It belongs to all humanity. We sing Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Let's just take a deep breath together. We move now to page 40. And we go back to that moment when the Israelites are across the sea of reeds and safe and free. And they sang this song. Oh, are we not doing that song?
I did. Oh, I just fixed it. Hold on.
There we go.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושי פלא, נורא תהילות עושי פלא.
We've got Nora.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש.
Go to 42 now. This is a prayer for each of us that needs to have a little peace tonight as we go to sleep. So we hope that there's a shelter of peace that comes over us for whatever it is that's causing us any kind of pain. And we ask for that peace to be on us when we go to sleep, when we go out, and when we come back in. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Third line.
ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ושמור צאתנו ובואנו Shabbat Shalom Lecha.
Before we head into the Amidah and our private prayers, we do a kind of public private prayer of Misha Berach to think about those people that we love that are ill. It's on page 253 in the Siddur. It'll also come up on the screen. And we'll sing the first half of this for us, for us to have the courage to be with those people we love and care about that need us. And then I have a list of people to read. I'll kind of come around the congregation also and get names from all of you here that are thinking about someone that you love because they're in need. We have a list that can be read from online chat. And then we'll come back, we'll gather these names, take them into our hearts, and pray on behalf of all of those that need healing. Esther Batbatia, Donna Berg, Jean-Claude Berthet, Lester Boxer, Eitan Chaim, Woody Clark, Kelly Courtney, Iris and Gordon Cutler, Eliana Batsara, Judy Fenton, Erica Fernbach, Patty Goodman, Andy Hale, Helene Hale, Lori Haynes, Jeremy Hutchings, Naomi Batchaim, Ishai Uvrana, Kathy Javor, Dora Kamara, Lita Katan, Sis Klein, Russell Kunke, Sheila Merowitz, Afra Nissenbaum, Warren Roston, Taylor Rubin, Jessica Schulman Rana, Lindy Sobel and Marvin Sobel, Harava Harona Bat Tzvia V'Yosef, Pesel Bat Gittel V'Echel, Sonia Ann Weggy, Mark Weiss, Yehudit Bat Nechama Mordechai, and Howard Zellico.
Randy Lon, Matthew Brown, everyone in Ukraine, Marianne LeMay, Colleen, Carol, Doug, J.M., Adisa Bat Sarah, Prudencio Ben Sarah, Rosa Bat Sarah, and Myra Bat Sarah, Irene Bat Eloisa, Golda Bat Glikel Menachem, Monica Bat Sarah, Noah S., Lois Lebman, Rita Newman, Audrey and Judith Bennis, Lupe Hessel. Shabbat.
We've reached the Amidah, which are our own private prayers. We'll begin with a song that says, "May what's in my heart be able to come out up to my lips." And we're going to do this melody that we do here for Unplugged. Little do we know that Noam was in the band that originally played this melody in Tel Aviv. So please rise. We're on page 46.
My God,
We're going to end the Amidah with words up on the screen. I don't know if
It is 341.
on page 341 in the Siddur. We're ending with this because this week's Torah portion is Lech Lecha, where Abraham is told to go from his place to wherever it is he was going to go next. And this is a song that kind of laps onto that theme, but it was also one of Bruce Corwin's favorite songs. We sang this last year with him. So just to kind of bring Bruce into this room tonight.
Lechi lach to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place you do not know. On your journey, I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing.
You shall be a blessing.
And you shall be a blessing.
You shall be a blessing.
And you shall be a blessing. Lechi lach. Lechi lach, and I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and all shall praise your name. Lechi lach, to the place that I will show you, and you shall be a blessing.
Lesimchat chayim.
Lesimchat chayim.
Lesimchat chayim.
Lesimchat chayim.
Lechi Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's appropriate that we sing that song also for what I wanted to talk about tonight, actually. And I don't know, lately, for obvious reasons, I've been thinking about words and images and ideas that we share with others. And I think the reason why I'm thinking about that is that there's so many people nowadays that are putting hate there out into the world. We just hear so much hate speech, so many judgments about other people, and it really spreads judgmental ideas and concepts that latch onto other people. And I was thinking that it actually is putting curses into the world. And I say it that way because in the Torah portion that we have this week, we have almost the exact opposite that is asked of Abraham. In chapter 12, verse 2 of Genesis, it says, quote, I will make you a great nation. We literally just sang these words, right? I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. And, you know, rabbis, of course, over thousands of years have wondered, you know, what does God mean by this? What does it mean to make you into a blessing, or that your name will be great? And Rashi comments on this line by saying, the blessings are placed, that God is basically saying to Abraham, that the blessings are placed at your disposal, in your hands, before they were in my hand. This is God speaking. I blessed Abraham, I blessed Noah, From now on, you bless whoever you wish. And I feel like the operative words here are, I will make your name great and you shall be a blessing. I will make your name great and you will be a blessing, which says to me, if you've got a name, if you have notoriety, if you're famous and you're known, thought of as a great name, then it's incumbent upon that person. It's their responsibility to bring blessing into the world. And what does that exactly mean, to bring blessing into the world? How can we even possibly do that? And there is I don't know if you know about this, there's a super commentary on Rashi's commentary, which happens a lot, by Totzaot Chaim, which is a Hasidic interpretation from the 18th century. And it says, if we look at the verse itself, it seems to imply that God will give Abraham a blessing, and not, as Rashi implies, that Abraham will be given the power to bless others. However, if God grants a person with wealth, and that person does not give of his or her wealth to others, to him, one can apply the verse, riches kept for their owners to their hurt. That's from Ecclesiastes. And this does not only apply to material wealth, but also to a person who is wealthy in Torah knowledge or in wisdom, who must share his wealth with others by guiding and teaching them. And that was Abraham's attribute as well. Quote, for I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him. That's in Genesis as well. This is the meaning of the verse, and I will bless you, and you will be a blessing. This is a commandment to Abraham to offer his material and spiritual wealth to others. So whatever the blessing that we have in our lives, we're meant, according to this commentary, to share that. It's incumbent upon us to share that with other people. To share, if we're wealthy, to share with those that are less fortunate. If we're given some kind of knowledge, to share that knowledge with those who don't know. And if you're given any human blessing, for there are so many blessings, the blessing that makes you a special person, you're supposed to share that specialness with the world. So now I could see someone saying, well, I believe in this hateful thing, and since I'm supposed to share it, I'll share it. And in addition to that, well, first of all, to that person I would say the Torah and Rashi and Totzaot Chaim are saying that we need to bring, maybe I'm lopping this on top of it, but positive blessings into the world. But these people that are spewing hate, they're probably, hey, these are blessings, right? This is true. This is the way I believe, and I want to get this out there. Despicable people don't believe they're despicable. Iago from Othello doesn't look in the mirror and say, I'm a villain. He looks in the mirror and says, I look pretty good tonight, right? I believe that we need to incorporate the same rules that apply to Lashon Hara. In Lashon Hara, you should not say anything that causes hate of another person. You shouldn't say anything where one person would then curse another person. The laws of Lashon Hara, which is evil speech, gossip, is that if you say something about someone, if I say something to Zach, and it causes him to hate that person, that shouldn't be said at all according to the rules of Lashon Hara. So why can't we apply to this idea of how we spread blessings? Even if you think you're spreading a blessing, if you spread anything that caused hate, it shouldn't get out there. It shouldn't be a part of your message. Abraham's place was to bring more blessing into the world. And so I just ask that all of us think about the idea that when we send a message into the world, whether it's on social media or just social interactions with other people, we're starting to have those a little bit more now, that we send out into the world for the sake of blessing, not for the sake of curse, for the sake of love, and not for the sake of hate. And this will all lead, I sincerely believe, to more blessings in this world. We don't combat hate with more hate. We don't combat hate shouts with louder shouts from the other side. We have to combat hate with love and goodness and blessings. So may we all take this into our hearts as we continue our journey through our own lives. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Let's go to the conclusion of our prayers. We're on page 282. If you would, please rise in body or spirit for Aleinu. I'm sure you'll get it. We're going to begin with just two words. Ein od, which means without end. One of the names of God. We just think of the universe without end. Here we go.
Ein od, ein od, ein od, ein od, ein od, עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו לגובה מרמים, הוא אלוהינו, אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא אלוהינו, אין עוד.
You may be seated. Turn to page 294. Our thoughts turn to those who are no longer with us, whose families are observing Shloshim or a yahrzeit or in the first year after the death of a loved one. First, I'd like to recall those that have died in the last month, whose families are observing Shloshim. Philip Rubin, Charles Burke, Bruce Goodman, and Morris Baum. And for our yahrzeit on this Friday evening, the anniversary of the following members: Bruce Corwin, Laura Franco, Harold Friedman, William Katzenstein, and John White. And I'd like to ask if there is anyone here who is in the first year after the death of a loved one, if you'd please stand and tell us who you heard to say Kaddish for. And is there anyone here observing Shloshim in the first 30 days after the death of a loved one? If you'd like to stand and tell us who you're here to say Kaddish for. And is there anyone here observing a yahrzeit that would like to share with us the memory of their loved one? I'd like to mention my Uncle Hugh Aaron.
My grandmother, Maxine Klein.
Let us rise together in solidarity with the mourners who are among us. Actually, let's take one moment now to put on the screen. These are the names of those that have died at this season in years past, members of our congregation who are no longer with us. Yeah. We take all of those names, the names of those that were spoken in this room, and we say Kaddish Yatom also for those who have no one to say it for them, those that have perished in the Holocaust, those that have died from COVID-19, and especially those that have died in the violence of recent times. We say Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbi, be'alma divra cherutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabba mevarach le'olam u'l'olmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha barichu, leila min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. May the one who brings harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, to the whole world. And we say,
Amen.
Amen. You may be seated. The Cantor would love to do some announcements.
Sarah back there is going to help me with the announcements because I need help seeing what we have.
There's one.
There's one. Please, if you've never been to a Sacred Sounds Unbound concert, this is our musical collaboration with Temple Beth Am, and we have Natalie Young a week from tomorrow night here in our sanctuary, and we want to help fill it up. So if everyone here came, that would already be a great start. Natalie is the composer of Adonai Tzvatai Tivtach, and a lot of melodies that
Give us one other. Give us one other.
Be the light, be the light.
One more. All right, forget
What
it.
if she's watching and then she's like, we sing her music all the time. Nope.
Nope.
There
it is.
Anyways, again, please, we introduce a reform, kind of a composer that's been more known in the reform world, and Temple Beth Am will have a concert in the spring where they introduce someone who's been more known in the conservative world, and it's musical across denominations. Please come support these artists because they make our music beautiful. Oh, there I am. I'm so excited. I'm going to be with Jason Meshes on November 19th for Shabbat in the Park. Our last one with him was super successful, and I can't wait to be there again. So if you have 0 to 99-year-olds, please come. But it's for kids. Tomorrow morning, it's Ronan McKiernan's bar mitzvah. So come hear him chant Lech Lecha. Third Friday of every month, our new service, LA Oneg. We had the first one. It was awesome, and we loved it. So please join us. Oh, she's moving me along. Mazel tov to Ronan McKiernan for his bar mitzvah tomorrow. Very excited, Ronan. Is that it? Thanks. What's next week? Next week, Rabbi Aaron is going to do a little tribute for our veterans. So if you know anyone who served, please come. And it will be a blessing, Rabbi Aaron. It will be something like that.
The only other thing I would want to announce well in advance is we haven't done this really for a couple of years. I guess we're going to do latkes and lo mein again this year. Christmas Eve, which is a Saturday evening. So we'll have a little concert right in here, and we'll get together, have some Chinese food and some latkes. Always goes perfectly together. Yeah,
it does. Grease and grease. Grease latkes. There was something else, which is our first Temple Emanuel Presents is in a couple weeks. November. Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Next. For some
I would like to thank Zach and Noam and Rabbi Aaron for his amazing guitar skills. If you haven't met our new executive director, she's going to be new for the next 5 years. Yep. She's in the hallway greeting, Sarah Heiner, so please say hi to her. And thank you to Matt Davidson for greeting online. Did someone just raise their hand? Oh, it's Alyssa. Okay. And also, always remember, fourth Friday of the month, we celebrate birthdays. So don't forget that, too.
Yeah, come get a birthday blessing. Let's stand. We're on page 321 if you want to follow in the words for Adon Olam. It'll also be up on the screen. Do a little swaying.
Uh-oh. Oh.
No. So let us end with Adon Olam, Israeli style.
Adon Olam, Hashem Allah, B'terem kol Yetzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa, V'hefzo אזי מלך שמו נקרא, ואחרי ככלות הכל, לבדו ימלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה, והוא יהיה ותפארה, אדון עולם השם עולם, בטרם כל יציר נברא, בעת נשא בחסדו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא, ואחרי ככלותו כל, לבדו ימלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה, ותפארה, והוא היה והוא הווה, ותפארה. בידו הפילוחי בית אישן והעירה ועם רוחי גביעתי אדוני לי אדוני לי ולא דון עולם השם מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא, בעת נשא בחסדו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא, ואחרי ככלות הכל, לבדו ימלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה, והוא יהיה ותפארה. אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא בחסדו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא, ואחרי ככלות הכל, לבדו ימלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה, ותפארה, והוא היה והוא הווה, ותפארה. אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא בחסדו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא, ואחרי ככלות הכל, לבדו ימלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה, ותפארה, והוא היה והוא הווה, ותפארה, והוא היה והוא הווה, ותפארה.
אדון עולם. שבת שלום. שבת שלום.
היי, שבת שלום. היי, שבת, 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 שלום. שבת שלום. היי, שבת שלום. היי, שבת, 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 שלום. שבת, 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 שלום. שבת, 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 שלום. שבת שלום. היי, שבת שלום. היי, שבת, 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 שבת,
שבת שלום. שבת שלום לכולם.
Join us for challah in the lobby.
Awesome. You're amazing, man. Really, I love